Americans going to the polls today.
There are 2 states that are electing governors, as you know. These are the front runners among the 6 candidates seeking the mayor's office.
This is one of 3 major showdowns on Election Day across America.
The White House is downplaying the significance to some extent of these off-year elections.
It is going to be fair to judge the Democratic Party on the turnout.
As the polls are incredibly tight.
So let's go right inside the key races. An incumbent Democrat is in danger of losing his job.
And that has to frustrate the White House a little bit.
The turnout is not exactly where we saw things last year.
Millions of people casting ballots in some key races that will take the country's political...
All right, we got the picture. We got the picture. Virginia, New Jersey, the races which will test Obama's popularity in plain English. And we're watching these closely. If we have results tonight, we will get them to you here on the Savage Nation. Now, the big one to me is not so much New Jersey with Corzine. I mean, Goldman Sachs. As you well know, New Jersey's been run by Goldman Sachs for quite a while. And Virginia's another big story. Remember that Obama put his his reputation on the line in Virginia, going there over and over and over again on behalf of the leading Democrat, Deeds. Mr. Deeds went to Washington. And we're hoping that Republican Bob McDonnell, who is leading by double digits in opinion polls, wins over there, not only because we need some Republicans to win again, even though I'm an independent. I do not believe in a single party running all of Congress and the executive branch as well. It's terrible for a democracy, as you could see what happened. Absolute power has corrupted Bela Lugosi absolutely, totally. I mean, Lord Acton said power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. You don't need a better example than Bela Lugosi. I mean, Nancy Pelosi or Rahm Emanuel or David Axelrod. You could see what absolute power has done to these left-wingers. And we need a separation of powers. So I would say that it would be very good for America if we could get a little balance here, some way or the other. The big embarrassment here is, of course, in upstate New York, where Newt Gingrich finally put a stake through his own political future. He came out last Wednesday on the side of the turncoat fake Republican, who obviously was another, turncoat, another Democrat with an R next to her name, came out on her side. So did the whole Republican Party. John Bonerhead of the Republican Party said he's sorry he backed her. Of course you're sorry you backed her. The people have seen through the two-party charade, and they want to elect a real conservative over there. And we're hoping that one turns out that way, but we don't know yet. That's one story. I mean, there are others, big deal. What else is in the news? What else is in the news? Stuff that you probably wouldn't be interested in. What else is in the news? Plenty is in the news. You want to hear what else is in the news? Here's what else I found worthy of putting on michaelsavage.com. Terrified voter says New Jersey Democrats using gangbangers around the neighborhood. Several known criminals were sent into the neighborhood of New Jersey, by the Democrat Party, complete with lists of voters' names and addresses. We well know the Black Panthers were outside the voting booth during the Obama election with truncheons, and I guess the head of it, Malik Zulu Shabazz, was rewarded for that by being invited into the White House.